at what we're so excited about. Before we get into the information, I just want to share with you there's a lot to cover in a very short period of time. So take some good notes and plan on accessing the PDF that you can use to review all the details that you might not catch the first time. We just want you to get a perspective on where you see yourself now, because before we talk about business, we want to talk about you and your cash flow situation. A lot of people are looking at this opportunity for the health benefits. Many more are looking at it to make money and improve their cash flow. But let's start off with The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. This is a follow-up book to his first book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that basically breaks down 4 different ways that people are making money. As an employee, you work for a system, and 95% of the people have a job working for others. And there's nothing wrong with that. But as you know, there's no such thing as job security. The retirement plans are not what they used to be. And when you even are a self-employed person, you basically own a job or you own your own system. But the problem is that you are the system. Whether you're a doctor, an attorney, or a dentist, if you don't work, you don't get paid. So hopefully you've made some good investments, saved up some money, etc. Because if you should get hurt and you can't work, you won't get paid. But on the right side of the equation, which is where we want to teach you all to be and to get the right mindset that business owners have systems working for them. So we want to get the Shaklee 3.0 system working for you, taking advantage of leverage, tax advantages, and not even having to hire or manage employees. See, these opportunities are things that employees don't have, and as an investor, ultimately, watching your money make you money is an incredible opportunity as well. And if you don't work, you still get paid, which is absolutely incredible, and that's where we ultimately want to be, is not only having a business generating revenues for us, but also our investments as well. So, as we say, get right, don't be left behind. All right, well, let's talk a little bit more about our incredible visionary leader, this company, a little bit more about the products and the compensation plan. So let's first of all talk about our home team, which is a team that is led by our chairman and CEO, Mr. Roger Barnett, who has an incredible heart and vision for where this industry and company is going. He comes from an entrepreneurial family with holdings in excess of $2 billion, and his extensive business education and proven success in business, taking 4 companies from over $1 trillion in sales, makes him highly qualified to be leading this company to the next level. In fact, he's so committed to the success of this company that he spent $20 million researching hundreds of different industries and companies before purchasing Shaklee in 2004. And his quotes are great. Let me read those to you. Shaklee has all the upside of a startup, plus a 50-year track record and an infrastructure of a $500 million company. And I also love that he says the only way we succeed is to make our customers healthier and our partners wealthier. Now, what this means to me is that he is focused on taking this 50-year-old giant to whole new levels, to make it new and vibrant, to make it relevant, to be able to enhance things. We'll talk a little bit about that. Going all the way back to the idea that you got to take care of your customers, which will take care of the company, and of course take care of us as distributors. And I love what Dr. Forrest C. Shaklee has said. The best way to predict your future is to create it. And here's to you creating a brighter future by working with us as a team and with this incredible company. In all these years, we're talking now 7 years since Roger has purchased the company, he's updated the packaging to make it look good, exclusive new products that are patented, new training programs that have been announced. International expansion is now well on its way with 8 countries and growing. Over $6 billion have been paid out in commissions and bonuses, continuing to add to the increased earning potential with our dream plan that we'll talk about. National media exposure has been incredible, world-class incentive trips. So being a part of this company allows you to be part of something really special, because Roger's big vision is for this to be the first company to earn the Nobel Peace Prize for making a difference, helping to eradicate malnutrition. This is a big thing to be a part of, and we're excited that you are along for the ride. Well, let's talk a little bit about the trends, because as Roger Barnett says, you need the trend to be your friend. And the fact is that we have 6 major growth trends that are helping us, that are blowing the sails in the right directions, that they're at our back, if you will. And Shaklee has pioneered 4 of the largest growth industries. In fact, the green movement is something that is big now, but we were green when green was just a color. So our green cleaning product line is incredible. And health and wellness. Everyone's talking about prevention and going natural and organic. Well, not only are we the #1 natural nutritional company in the U.S., but we are beyond organic when it comes to the quality and the purity of our products that we use. We also are leading the way with anti-aging with our Vivix product, which is an anti-aging tonic. Our skincare and beauty line is incredible. And of course, all of this equals the home-based business boom where people are looking to be their own boss. They want to be able to have unlimited income potential. They want time freedom. They'd love to be able to travel. All that and more is available with Shaklee, plus big tax benefits. You can develop leverage, which means that you don't have to work all the hours to make the money, and you don't have to do all the work to continue to get paid. You can leverage on the efforts and talents of others as you build a team and be doing all this while you make a difference, helping people and the planet. Now, these industries together will soon be a $1 trillion industry in the next 10 years, and you can be a part of it. I love what Paul Zane Pilzer talks about in his new book, The Next Millionaires, that 10 million new millionaires will be created over the next 10 years because of these industries and these types of companies coming together. Shaklee is truly leading this wave, and you can be a part of it with what we call the Shaklee 3.0 and riding the fourth wave of momentum of what's happening in the industry of network marketing. So before we go on, I'm going to have Cheryl talk a little bit more about social marketing and more about the trends. And so with that, Cheryl, go ahead and take it from here.
Great job. With all the major growth trends going on, with Shaklee you have an opportunity to brand yourself with social marketing. Traditional companies spend millions on advertising. It goes to the distributor and the wholesaler, the retailer for markups, to the big warehouse stores or a local store. There are a lot of people between you and the product. Shaklee pioneered social marketing. It's a revolutionary business model that rewards you for sharing better health and a better income with everyone you know. In times of economic uncertainty, the products go from Shaklee to you, and that creates profit. So instead of that money going to Wall Street, it goes to your street. All you do is switch brands and buy from yourself. Shaklee keeps it simple. You can build a home-based business with total corporate and personal support. There's no inventories, deliveries, collections, customer risk, employees, or employers, and there's no experience needed. All those no's add up to no stress for you. You have a business model that leverages your social networks to make everyone's life better. You can help people be healthier and stronger, and it rewards you for doing that. You're in business for yourself, not by yourself. You're in the driver's seat. Shaklee's the #1 natural nutrition company in the world, so this means when you build a business, it stays together. It will pay for generations. I didn't realize that 4 of the top leading causes of death are preventable. Heart disease is 80% preventable, cancer 60%, stroke 80%, diabetes 90% preventable. And we've all heard about the obesity epidemic. 2 in 3 adults are obese, 2 in 5 children are obese. When we started Shaklee, I had arthritis, allergies, and asthma. Well, I still have the arthritis, but now I manage it naturally. The allergies and asthma are a thing of the past. I was on prednisone, ibuterol inhalers, and I was on naproxen for 20 years. And that is not good to be on any medication that long. After being on this prescription for a healthier life that they show in the upper left corner, after 4 months, I was off all 3 of the medications. The prescription for a healthier life has our Vitalizer. It's our mega daily strip with 80 bionutrients. It has a smart delivery system. It stands for Shaklee Micronutrient Advanced Release Technology. I don't have to be a genius. I take that little strip in the morning and it gets the right stuff to the right place at the right time. The prescription also has our Vivix. It's a powerful liquid resveratrol product from a natural source. It's 10 times more powerful than resveratrol alone. 1 teaspoon of Vivix equals the resveratrol in 100 glasses of red wine. And then it also has our Nutrifuron. Roger locked up the patent on Nutrifuron for 17 years. And this is a product that helps your immune system strengthen itself so you don't pick up all those nasty little bugs. I've never had a flu shot. And then Cinch, it's a weight loss program. I lost 40 pounds on Cinch. One day I made my shake and it didn't taste very good, and I realized I forgot the Cinch. That's why these products work for me. They taste good. If I had to choke it down and I didn't like the taste, I wouldn't stay on the program. But I love the way it tastes. Over on the right, they have more of the weight loss products. We have food bars, energy tea. There's all different flavors. Down in the lower left, we have a healthy home program for non-toxic cleaners. We can make a window cleaner with our basic H2 with 2 drops in 16 ounces of water. Makes a non-toxic window cleaner, and it costs about a penny. So you're going to save money. Your skin won't be absorbing all those toxic cleaners while you're cleaning the house. And our healthy beauty line. Shaklee guarantees that you will reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles by 400% to 600%, or you get your money back. They also have a product called Instant Firming Serum. You will see a difference the first time you use it. And all of Shaklee's products have a 100% money-back guarantee. The average customer has been using Shaklee products for 14 years. The reason is the Shaklee difference. It's always safe, it always works, and it's always green. And here I have pictures of 4 of our 6 perfect grandbabies. And the 2 little boys on the outside pictures are Silas and Tristan. They're my daughter's sons. Both of them have been diagnosed with autism. The little guy on the left, Silas, you wouldn't even know that he's autistic when you meet him. In fact, in this picture, I was resting on my daughter's couch. He climbed on top of me, and he thought we were wrestling, and he won. So he's feeling pretty good there. And little Tristan on the right is a rock star in the Autism Center. My daughter gives them the Incredivites and the Smart Bites. Of course, they have the green cleaners in their home, so they've never been exposed to toxins. They don't sleep on sheets that have been washed in some chemical laundry cleaner, so they're not breathing toxins all night. She has given these boys a chance to lead normal lives, and they expect both boys to go into public kindergarten. What a difference this business has made. And the little girls in the middle are my son's daughters. Now they have a little brother, Mason. Mason wasn't born when we took that picture, but I thought it was so cute with the girls on Marty's bike. But knowing that they have healthier homes and healthier bodies because of this business is something you can't put a price on. Shaklee runs 83,000 annual quality tests. They do over 350 contaminant tests. They don't have any of the toxins in these products. They always work. They've moved over $10 billion in products. They've spent $300 million in research and development. They have over 100 published clinical studies. Over 100 athletes have earned Olympic medals, 56 of them gold. We have 55 patents, and on the 50th anniversary, they commissioned a study called the landmarkstudy.com done by Berkeley, an independent study. Check it out. And of course, they're always green. We were the first non-toxic cleaner, the first climate neutral certified. We were the first to use 100% green power. And of course, there's no hidden fillers, chlorine, bleach, dyes, trans fats, and there's no animal testing. Shaklee has been proven effective for over 50 years. Now Marty's going to show us the money.
All right, well, great job as always. Thank you very much. Let's talk about to infinity and beyond, the 8 ways that we get paid in Shaklee. You know, when we got started some 7 years ago, we only got paid 5 out of these 8 ways, and this is proof positive that Shaklee continues to increase ways to pay you for doing what you're going to do anyways, which is building a business. Now, the first way we get paid is on product sales, up to 47%. The fact of the matter is, yes, you can make some money, but to create leverage on the second way we get paid, which is volume bonuses, personal group bonuses that are paid to unlimited levels, up to 20%, allows you not only to get paid on what you do, but the effort of your personal group, and that's paid monthly. The third way we get paid is leadership bonuses that allow you to get paid up to 6 generations, which is beyond levels, by the way. It's unlimited levels, but 6 generations, 3 to 6%, also paid monthly, which rewards you forever to continue to build leadership, as opposed to a lot of companies where there's breakaway, and then you lose them altogether if they were to pass you in position. And the fourth way we get paid is Gold Ambassador bonuses. Now, this program allows you to get paid $50 to $100 per mission pack that is purchased, which is paid weekly in addition to our power bonuses for your first 90 days in the business. And here's the best part. With each promotion that you receive, that extends the power bonus money another 90 days. In essence, it can double your pay every time you get promoted when you go back and add all the bonus pay as well. The sixth way we get paid is True Infinity bonuses, which is really a remarkable and patented way that we get paid up to 11% beyond the leadership bonuses, also monthly. The seventh is Fast Track, probably the most exciting way we get paid because of all the incentives, the trips, the money, the matching bonuses that are available. And imagine earning up to $100,000 in income over the next 15 months, and guess what? You don't have to ask your boss for a raise or a promotion. You promote yourself. And the eighth and newest way we get paid is car bonuses. The amounts vary from anywhere from $225 all the way up to a gift that you receive as a presidential master of a $100,000 Mercedes-Benz S400 hybrid. It is an absolutely beautiful car, an emerald green, a limited edition color only for Shaklee. So we're very excited about the compensation plan, as you can tell. Let's go on and talk a little bit more about the opportunity for you as you develop leaders to be able to compare that with other networking companies and the average monthly incomes, because if you think about it, you are paid well to help others live healthier lives. Now, all these other companies, which I won't take time to mention, you can see that on the graph, pay far less, anywhere from half to as little as a quarter of the money that we make for the same amount of sales volume and what we call a director, which is 2,000 PV or point volume. Investing your life into others' success pays you over and over and over again through the leadership bonuses, through matching bonuses. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And as you can see, within the industry and other established industry leaders, we pay far more for the same level of achievement. And this is, by the way, just our first leadership level. Now let's talk a little bit more about driving that emerald green car, or drive the green car, and the $100,000 thank you payments that you get. Here's one of our young distributors who happened to be able to stand next to his dream car that he'll be earning in the future as he continues to work hard. Way to go, David. I just want to say this, guys. As you look at the Stairway to Success, I want you to think about how much money are you looking to make to replace your current income, to be able to live the life that you've imagined, whether it's an extra $10,000 a year at our basic leader level of director, all the way up to $500,000 a year on average at Presidential Master, where some Presidential Masters are making in excess of $1 million a year. It's totally up to you on where you see yourself on the Stairway of Success. What this graph does, and I'm not going to go through all the detail, remember you can go back and print this out as a PDF and refer back to this and set some goals with the person who thought enough to invite you to take a look at this overview. But the idea is that you just simply want to remember that you want to become a director, and we'll teach you how to do that, and then help other people do what you did. And when you do that, you'll become a senior director and start earning the car bonuses. You'll be able to earn what we call leadership bonuses as well, as those levels and generations start to grow. And then as you go up the Stairway of Success, adding more directors and more volume, you can go to coordinator, senior coordinator, and executive coordinator. Our Fast Track program pays you through executive coordinator, and now they've extended the money, $50,000 more in bonuses when you reach the levels of key and master coordinator. There's huge money that can be made, and as you can see here, this is on average. Most companies don't take the time to average out all of the leadership levels. They just take the average of all their distributors. We do the average based on 1099 incomes for every leadership level in Shaklee, which is true transparency and full disclosure on the kind of money that people are making. Now, a lot of people in these positions make far more than the average, but that's based on them having more volume, more sales within their team. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and let Cheryl go ahead and talk a little bit more about Fast Track, some of the bonus money that you can get paid, the trips, and the other incentives that are available to you. Go ahead, Cheryl. It's all yours.
Great job. You know, the nice thing about Shaklee's comp plan, even though it's a very sophisticated marketing plan, we don't have to understand it all. We still get paid. In fact, that was the way Marty and I learned the comp plan, was by going over our check every month. So you can kind of learn while you earn. Let's take a peek at Fast Track. If somebody gets on the Fast Track and they reach executive coordinator in 15 months, they will earn over $100,000. When they reach director, they earn 2 tickets to our global conference. Next year it's in Las Vegas. You register for the conference and then Shaklee reimburses you after you attend. You earn an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to Shaklee's world headquarters in San Francisco and dinner in the wine country. At senior director, that means you've helped one other person reach director. You get a $1,000 bonus check on top of all the other bonuses and commissions you've been earning. Then you also qualify for a car payment, so you earn an extra $225 to $250 if it's a hybrid. At coordinator, you get a $3,000 check. It's a one-time bonus, and that means you've helped one more person become a director. That level unlocks the door to all these benefits. The Fast Trackers qualify for a luxury trip for 2 to the Barcelona Palace Resort. You can earn that anytime your business grows to that level. You'll earn whatever trip they're going on that year. The Barcelona is one of my favorites. You'll have a suite in a beautiful resort on the ocean. At senior coordinator, if you do it in 12 months, you get a $5,000 bonus. You earn infinity payments now on potentially all the purchases in your group. That means you earn infinity bonuses on every person in your group. It's a little bit of money on a whole lot of people when you're building a massive organization. And you qualify for a raise on your car payments. Now you're getting $325 to $375 if it's a hybrid. When you hit executive coordinator in 15 months, you get a $25,000 bonus because you've helped one more person become a director, so now you have 3 frontline business leaders. And you don't have to do it in 15 months. People have done it in a lot less time. You get a special invite to the Future Masters Leadership Program in San Francisco. When you arrive on Fast Track, you're also going on an African safari. For anyone in the company who earns the points to qualify for that trip, they're also going to send a child to school for a year in your name when you qualify. And while you're getting all these bonuses at the $1,000, $3,005, and $25, your sponsor is going to get a check for half that amount for introducing you to Shaklee. And when you hit key in 24 months, you get another $25,000 bonus. Now that one doesn't have a bonus to the sponsor concert because they figure when you hit key, you're pretty much doing it on your own. They come to your city, throw a rock star party for you and 25 of your closest friends. And at Master, they give you another $25,000 bonus on top of all the normal bonuses and commissions. Shaklee's paid over 2,000 people over $1 million, not just at the top level. They're at every level. And we have a bunch of ways to get started. You can start as a Gold Ambassador with the Super Gold Pack at $750 with a $1,250 retail value. You get bunches of products. There's several different packs. You get our personal website for 6 months at no extra charge. And then you have 500 PV, so you automatically qualify for a check. We have a Gold Plus pack for $600. Again, bunch of products, personal website, and 500 PV, so you're still qualifying for a check. And then we have a Gold pack for $299. It has a $500 retail value. It has 5 of our best-selling products, the Cinch, the Nutrifuron, Vitalizer, and the Vivix, and the Basic H2, which Oprah said was her favorite. You have 250 PV, so you automatically qualify for a check. And Gold is the only way to be paid all 8 ways that Shaklee pays. So Gold is smart business. Or you can start as a distributor or a member. For $39.95, distributors have the potential to earn bonuses. They have access to Shaklee.com with the Member Center, and they have a 15% discount, as all members and Golds do, on all the products. And they get a distributor welcome pack. Also, every member, distributor, or Gold member can receive an extra 10% off when they have products set up on AutoShip. So you choose how you want to get started. We have a lifetime membership for $19.95. And when you refer people to Shaklee, even as a member where you just want to try the products and get healthier, if you have good results and share that with somebody and they decide to try Shaklee and the product they buy is worth $25, you get a $25 credit. And you can refer as many people as you want. You could get a lot of products free with the referral program. You get 15% discount, the member welcome pack, the 10% off on other auto ships, and the same member center benefits. So you can join as a member for $19.95, or you can join as a member free at that level if you purchase Vitalizer. It's a daily power strip. At the distributor and the Gold positions, you can receive up to $100 retail value product free when you have 100 PV auto ship. And our auto ship is the easiest I've ever seen. You can go in at midnight the night before and cancel or change it, and you can set it up for once every 3 months. Let's do a little recap. When you build a large business and you have 20,000 point volume a month and hold it for 3 months, you get the trip to San Francisco, you earn 2 tickets to our Las Vegas convention, a trip to the Barcelona Palace for 2 people, all expenses paid. You earn an extra $34,000 in cash bonuses. You qualify for the wildlife safari to Kenya. You send a child to school for a year. You're earning a 6-figure income. You have lifestyle and more. The question is, are you in? We know this wave is coming. They've had 3 of these waves before. The timing is impeccable. We're on the front end of a powerful new wave. William Shakespeare said it best. There's a tide in the affairs of man which, when taken at the flood, leads on to fortune. You can watch it or you can ride it. You know, it's amazing. People have set their families up for generations by riding these other waves and staying focused during these times. But the wave that's coming is going to make the other 3 waves pale in comparison. This wave is going to be bigger than all 3 of the other waves combined. We're talking a money tsunami because it's a perfect storm. The baby boomers realize that prevention is the only way to take care of ourselves, that we have to be our own health advocates. There are people today who are looking for green businesses. Back in the 50s and 60s when Shaklee got started, they were kind of a renegade group. Now it's mainstream business. Green is smart business. Prevention is smart business. Organic is smart business. Shaklee's in the middle, like Marty said, of all these exploding industries. We have the leverage of online. We can send an email to hundreds or thousands of people within minutes. They used to have to write them a letter or call them. And we still want to call and talk to our friends and follow up. But you can reach so many more people today with the power of leverage, with email and different online systems, with webinars and conference calls, and even a recording like this. People would have had to go buy a DVD or a CD, and they would have had to mail it to somebody to get them in front of this information, where a lot of people are going to just click on a link and instantly be aware of what's going on in the industry. And there are all those things together create a perfect storm for people who have been looking for a mother lode. You just found it. Let's go get it together.
All right, well, again, a lot of information in a short period of time. Please do yourself a favor and get back with the person who thought enough to invite you to take a look at this overview. Shaklee 3.0 is simply a company that is continuing to reinvent itself and continue to improve, whether it's the best products getting better, the compensation plan that can't be beat, and being able to ride this fourth wave of what's going on in the networking industry. As that industry matures, this is the fourth wave of momentum, and so you're able to catch the wave and ride it. And as we always say, you can either watch it or you can ride it. And I hope that you'll get on for the ride. It'll be a ride of your lifetime as you ride this money wave into financial freedom, not only for yourself, but for your children's children and generations to come. We thank you again for your time. Get back with the person who thought enough to invite you to take a look at this overview. Get started right away. Choose whatever product pack level that you're most comfortable with, and consider the Gold Plus, because that's the way that you're going to get truly on the fast track and get promoted fast as you continue to work with this team. God bless you. Thanks for your time, and we'll look forward to meeting you in person real soon.